Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your monthly reading for April 2020. Um, I am feeling such a good energy for April for just all of us, all the signs. And it's really just going to be a beautiful month. It really is. I just can't explain it. Spirit will let you know as we go through the cards, but definitely April is going to be a good month. I know everybody's like, wait, we're on lockdown still. That doesn't matter, okay? Because we can still do and move forward without physically going out there, right? We do it all the time. We communicate through technology, right? We do it all the time. So, Virgo, I'm loving this overall energy for you because this is the Lotus Spirit Tarot channel. And you have Shining Lotus as your overall energy from the divine. This is the divine telling you that there is a benefit for you and for others by you taking a risk, okay, and allowing your inner lotus, right, to blossom. Being your true self, letting your true self shine through, right, for all of the world to see, okay? This is a month of you really stepping out there, showing the world who you are, what you're made of, all of your glory, right? It's just like, here I am, world. Look at me. And it's not in that, oh, look at me, I'm fabulous in that, kind of way, yet it is. But it's, look what I can bring forth. Look what I can bring forth into this world. Look what I can do that will benefit not just me, but you. Right? It's a beautiful energy. It's, the lotus comes out of the muck and the darkness and blooms this amazing flower, right? You're letting yourself bloom. You're letting your inner desires come out in many forms, okay? So the divine is supporting you on this and wanting you to do this. Absolutely. The shining lotus, right? I mean, it's gorgeous energy. It's about you as it should be about you. And it's just really, really letting your true self be seen and not being worried about any sort of judgment. Okay? Because your first card out is the Judgment card. This is beautiful because this is that calling. That is your angels, guides, ancestors calling you up, pulling that true self that you are out and letting it shine. Right? I love this deck here. I love that it's a light bulb. This is that light bulb going off saying, I can be me in all my glory, and it's all going to be good. It's a calling up, a raising of vibration. And, I've been saying this. I'll continue to say it until Spirit tells me to stop saying it. But listen, if you're a part of this Lotus Spirit tribe, as you are, and if you haven't subscribed, I recommend you subscribe to this channel because we are sitting as a collective, all the signs, okay, we're sitting at a higher vibration right now. We're not seeing what others are seeing. We're not laying in fear, okay? We're way up here, seeing opportunities, living joyous lives, being happy, right? And somewhere in here, Virgo, you're going to let your light shine. I mean, you're just going to turn it on and let it shine, and it is going to bring in glorious things to your life. Glorious things. Okay, so Virgo, look, right after that you have the Lovers. And yeah, this could be love. Maybe you were manifesting love in your life. Absolutely, it could be. However, this is also about making that choice. The Lovers card can be about making a choice, and you're making the choice to let your inner light shine, to be in all your glory. That's what I keep hearing, being in all your glory. Letting people, Virgo, listen, you guys can be a little, what do I want to say? Pulled back, right? You have your tendency, you need your privacy, you need, your space, and that is well and good, and it is good, and you can really, really pull back. However, right now is the time where your angels, guides, and ancestors are asking you to make the choice to shine, to be outgoing, to go manifest the love, the money, the career that you want. Okay, but you really have to let yourself shine. Don't hold anything back, okay? Usually you got a couple things in your back pocket that you'll pull out when needed. Now's not the time to keep them back there. Now's the time to let it all out. I love this. Because you do have the strength card in reverse. That's that inner strength. I mean, Virgo, you're known for inner strength. Okay, you probably have more inner strength than any other sign. I mean, you never question your inner strength. You will always, get out there and survive and make it through hard times. However, this isn't talking about this. This is using that inner strength to thrive, to shine, to be like, here I am, and this is what I'm doing, and this is the job I'm going to have, and this is what I'm creating, and this is the website I'm doing. This is, getting the new career, getting the new job, starting the business, having all the inner strength to do it, and letting the world see you for who you are. If that's love, same thing, guys. You're just putting yourself out there. You're like, I'm not going to hide any bit of me. This is who I am. I am gorgeous. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am me in all my glory. I love it. Then you have this Nine of Wands, which I thought was very interesting that it came out, because the Nine of Wands can talk about perseverance, but I just don't see it that way in your reading. What I see is balance. I see your angels, guides, and ancestors saying you're very, very much in tune and in balance and knowing what you want, right? It's almost like you don't have to push so hard. They're like saying, don't push so hard. Just be all of you, all your glory, and it will come to you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because what's coming? April is your 10 of Cups month. This is your happiness. This is bliss. This is beautiful relationships, harmony. This is all the happiness emotionally that you can ask for. This is happiness, like pure, unfiltered, beautiful happiness. And I love this too, because look at how it is. It's like, first you have the infinity sign. Second, you have the cups going from cup to cup to cup. You're like really showing some serious love, whether it's love for your work and what you're doing, or love for your family or another person, but you are just exuding love. You're living in that space. Excuse me. So again, this makes perfect sense. I mean, it just makes perfect sense that with you being in the higher vibrational states of love and happiness and laughter and joy, that you're attracting this to you, right? Other people see it and they're like, yeah, I don't want to live in this fear or worry. I want to live like Virgo is living. I want to live in happiness and joy. And this just, your heart's just really full right now. This is just a good month for you. You also have the Justice card, which I really like too, because this is karmic justice. This is things coming into your life that the universe owes you, not because, and I said this in another reading because it came out in another reading, but it's not because you're entitled to it necessarily. It's like you worked hard for it. It's just, and you've worked hard for a lot of things, Virgo. I know you, Virgos. You worked hard for a lot of things, and now things are coming in, right? Karmic justice. There's a balance, whether that be love, money, whatever it is for you. There is, in April, there's this justice coming in. And I love this too, because listen, if you are, if this is love for you, okay, if this is love and this resonates with you on the love front, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is someone coming in who is very passionate, very charming, very seductive in a good way, not in a bad way, very much kind of that person who, I think you guys know what this is. It's that person, and there's so few of them I feel in the world. That's a person that when you're on a first date, they literally just cannot stop asking questions about you. They don't really talk about themselves that much, not because they're not sharing, but they're that interested in you that they just keep asking, keep asking, keep asking. And then you find yourself telling them all sorts of things that you're like, wait a minute, that's not me. I don't normally give all that up, right? But you do now because it's the right person. Okay? It's a divine connection. If it's not love for you, and this is business work, right? Related, this is you You are the Knight of Wands. You are taking action. You are making things happen. You are starting that website. You are contacting that company that you really want to work for, whatever it is. You're taking action about something that you're passionate about, right? I love it. And I'm so glad that the Queen came out. The Queen of Cups came out, and that's using your intuition. I know if you're watching this channel, if you're a subscriber to YouTube or the Patreon or getting personal readings from me, your intuition is very heightened right now. And that's a good thing. I mean, we should be using it like we use our nose to smell, right? Our ears to hear. We should be using that. It's an innate gift that we have that I don't know why the world has taught us to ignore it. It is not something we ignore. And you guys are really tapping into that this month. And that's what helps you make the decisions, right? That's what helps you take the risk. We talked about this being like taking that risk of letting your light shine. Take that risk. Follow your gut because it's right. Because it's absolutely right. And I just love this because I said this queen came out, this queen came out for Taurus. And I can't remember if it was this reading or the last reading, but the reason I bring that up is because it's quite funny. This little otter here is just, she's got her crown, she's got her tea, she's waving hello, she's floating. She's like just in the flow of the universe, just chill. Just shining her crown, drinking her tea, having a good old time. That is what you are like this month, okay? You're just in the flow, shining your light. And it's just all this happiness comes in, guys. All this happiness. Because you're not holding anything back. Which is beautiful. Because when a Virgo does shine, boy, do they shine bright. Okay? Very bright. Now, you also have the Satya card, okay? This is such a beautiful card. I mean, just look at the imagery. Look at the peacefulness. We were just talking about the peacefulness, right? Look at the peacefulness in this card. Look at how she's connecting with source and intuition and being at peace and being happy because this is all about being in your truthfulness. That's what this card is about, okay? It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just about being in your own truth. It's about you've peeled back the layers of inauthenticity. I can't say that right. Inauthentic self, right? You're blossoming into the lotus, right? You're absolutely blossoming. You're making that happen. You're choosing for that to happen, right? You're shedding. I mean, you're shedding things that don't serve you. You're just like, I keep saying in all glory, meaning being naked, guys. Think about that. Being in all your nakedness and not being fearful and not just being out there. Now, I'm not telling anybody go walk outside naked, but you get what I mean. Like just being in your truth. I don't think you're questioning it. Am I in my truth? I think you're being it. I am in my truth. That's a big thing. I love that for April. And it just brings you all this joy, this pure joy and happiness. Whether that is love or that is joy for what we do. Because I'll tell you, Virgo, we better be loving what we're doing for a living because we spend so much time doing it, right? So if you're not, you better clear that energy and figure out, like, what is it that I want to do? Because, spending 60, 70 years doing something you're really not enjoying is... Well, that's being in a low vibrational state. That's just no good. Now, we are going to do the extended reading over at Patreon. The link is in the description box, guys. Go click on it. Just go look. I'm telling you, there's stuff there you may like. It will surprise you. But it doesn't hurt to go look around at the Patreon site. We are going to draw or have Spirit draw some cards to get us started. Sometimes it's an extension of this reading. Sometimes it's a whole different message they want you to hear. So let's see what they have to tell you. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So, love it. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, there's two cards there. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, love it. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful. And, yes, the Star. Gorgeous energy there. Gorgeous energy. All right, Virgo. I hope to see you over at Patreon. It's going to be a beautiful April.